Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and I'm trying to break this spawner before this spider notices me. Got it! Aha! Idiot. What do we get? Anything special? Not anything special at all. Alright, so let's get the hell out of here before the spider kills us. So, we are back with episode 2 of Feed the Beast Unstable. Hell yeah. It's a new mod pack that's come out. Well, I shouldn't say new. It's actually been out for a while, but it hasn't really had much hype around it because they really haven't had much 1.8 mods. Been kind of new. And ooh, a ravine. Hell yeah, dude. Ravine is good stuff. So where's my house? All right, so my house is over here. Where am I? Way over there. All right, so let's get back home. So anyway, welcome back, guys. I am Lanolin, of course. We're playing on some 1.8.9. This episode, I'm going to be working towards trying to get myself a little bit more established before we can start diving into some of these mods. We looked at the Furnus mod in the previous episode and found that the recipe is actually pretty chill. It's not too bad. A nice, really early game recipe for some automation that I could definitely get behind. I saw some wolves earlier, so I'm going to try and grab a wolf. Ugh. All these trees make it really easy for mobs to just kind of continuously hang out. Oop, I am going the wrong way. I would be lost without a map, man. Absolutely lost. So yeah, what I want to do this episode is try and get this furnace and this pulvis going. Once I get that going, we can work on really automating the production of ores and stuff and start getting things going. I really want to dive into Botania like as soon as possible because I want to see what changes were made to Botania. I haven't seen anyone really get started with the Botania in 1.8 yet, mostly because it was just added, like just added. Maybe this version of the pack, I think. So, I mean, that'd be really cool to be able to hop in there and start showing off some cool stuff. Now, I should say, if you see there in chat, he's mentioning that I would say pumps work. I kind of vaguely or briefly mentioned it in the previous episode. A lot of the mods that are actually in this pack, while they're in the pack and they're usable and they have a few items that actually function as intended, most of the mods are shells of their 1.7 cells, I should say. They aren't quite fully updated, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have every single... what's the word I'm looking for? Ooh, there's a change. You can see, ooh, fancy. So the Tinker's Construct crafting station, you can actually see what you're crafting. And any player can see what they're crafting. You can just kind of look at that and be like, wow, this guy's about to make a chest. That's pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, most of the mods here are here mostly as kind of like, hey, we're a work in progress, but we're at a point where we actually are able to be used. Some functionality is there, but in the case of like Buildcraft, for example, not all of the standard functionality is available for testing yet, and it will become available as the series goes on. For example, like the Tinker's Construct is a really good example of that. Originally, when Tinker's Construct was released for 1.8, the smeltery was not a thing. It wasn't quite available yet. But as time went on, the smeltery became available, and we were able to add it. What the heck is going on here? There we go. All right, so let's clear out our inventory. Ooh, I actually have a couple iron. I might be able to make this furnace and the pulvis. I don't know what's allowing me to sort like that because inventory tweaks isn't actually in the pack. So I have no idea what's giving us that functionality. Oh, here we go. It's probably inventory sorter. Nice. By CPW. All right. I like it. Hey, it does exactly like the only thing I used inventory tweaks for, so I'm happy. I am happy. All right, so let's take a look at this recipe, see if there's anything else we need to grab. Bricks. Okay, so we need to grab some clay and some sand and some flint. But we only need 4 iron. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, running around, all that fun stuff, and see if I can't find myself some clay and a little bit more sand. Also, I should have looked at I should have saw what these trees were before I left. Somebody's obviously living here, but those trees look way different than everything else. So, yep, I will be right back. And it's getting dark, and hopefully somebody sleeps. Because I don't have a bed. Although I could probably make one, so actually, I guess I'll just make a bed up real quick. So I've been spending a little bit of time off camera, mining and all that fun stuff, and I came across one of the new major changes to Thaumcraft, or I should say Thaumcraft 5. The crystals. Woo! Isn't that awesome? Currently my whale doesn't really like to stay open. I'm not really sure why, but as we mouse over these air crystals from Thaumcraft, that's so cool. So rather than having the crystals spawn as like blocks and stuff, now they spawn like this. You can just pick them up. Nice and easy. Hell yeah. You also seem to get way, way more shards than you used to. What are these guys? Entropy shards. Nice. That's pretty neat. Now, I'm pretty sure these shards work how they've always worked in Thaumcraft, as in certain types of shards will spawn in certain locations. So obviously higher up, high Y levels, you're going to come across air. And then I think at lower Y levels, once you start hitting the lava lakes and everything, you start finding the fire shards and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I really like it. I think it's a pretty neat way to go about doing that. And I'm going to get out of here because it's dark. So, yep, I actually just wanted to pop in and show you guys some cool changes to Thaumcraft, that being one of them. Now I'm going to try and get myself out of here. So I will see you in a bit. Alright, so we're back, and we are finally ready to dive into the brand new world of Furnus. Hell yeah. Furnus is really cool, too, because you have a lot of upgrades and stuff that you can do to it that allows them to have more abilities. Like, for example, the IO upgrade enables automation. Now, I haven't messed around with any of this stuff yet. I'm just kind of looking through things. Oh, saves fuel. That's cool. But yeah, lots of cool upgrades that you can do. Increases chance of more output. Increases fuel consumption. That's awesome, man. I like it. So anyway, the first thing I want to make is obviously the furnace, and then the pulvis. But for now, the furnace. We need a furnace, which we have right here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this one too. I have my, there they are, my bricks. Nice. All right, so 2 iron, furnace, couple pieces of sand. We should be good to go. Got my sand, got my furnace, couple pieces of iron, bricks. Nice. All right, so let's do it. Furnace, go. How am I missing items? Oh, you're saying I'm missing everything? Okay. Whatever, dude. There we go. Furnace. Nice. Let's go ahead and sit you down there right there. And let's get the pulvis going. I need to make some... There we go, sandstone. Then from the sandstone, we can go ahead and make our furnace. I actually had to spend, I'm sorry, the pulvis. I had to spend a little bit of time looking for some flint. I couldn't find gravel anywhere, and then I found a huge pile of gravel. Good times. All right, so we now have our pulvis, I should say, and our furnace. Nice, dude. I mean, it's pretty much what you would expect. Fuel consumption, 1.0. No bonuses, XP standard. Wait, so there's an XP bonus too? I didn't see that one. Wow, increases XP output. That is pretty damn awesome. And you know what? I should actually switch these. Pulvis, furnace. Nice. Although actually, maybe I shouldn't switch these. No, I'm gonna leave them where they're at. I'll just put a chest there. I'm saying once I have these automated, it might be worth having it over there, but So I'm pretty sure it's like the standard furnace. Drop in your fuel, and then cook it on up. So iron, and boom. Nice, dude. Super fancy. So how much? Ooh, okay. So that requires a big chunk of redstone. Gold I haven't quite found yet. All right. So the upgrades aren't too terribly expensive, but they are a little bit out of my reach at the moment. I'm not really worried about fuel consumption, to be honest. I'm probably going to focus on the IO upgrade for automation and the speed upgrade for sure. Bonus upgrade might be really nice too. And then everything else is kind of eh. Eco upgrade might be cool, but for now I think I'm all right. I mean, maybe if I have a bunch of upgrades, I might need the eco upgrade. But for now, I think I'm all right. Sweet. Well, in that case, looks like I need to get to work. Nice, it's doubling the ores and everything. Hell yeah. At least I think it is. Yeah. Sweet. So what else did I want to focus on this episode? Well, we got this going. I think what I'm going to do is hop off camera again, go do a bunch of mining, and then we can come back and see about making some of these upgrades and seeing how freaking badass we can make our brand new furnace and our brand new pelvis. Although I'm going to go ahead and wait for this iron, though, because I kind of need it. I've been using stone for too long. All right, so I'll be back. All right, so I have returned from my mining expedition, grabbed my gold ingots out of my furnace, and let's get to making some of these upgrades. I noticed, actually I should point out that the pack recently updated to 3.0.9, I think is its number, because it was 3.0.8 before, so I'm pretty sure it's 0.9 now. I don't think it added anything in particular too special. I did notice that we have access to iron chests now, which is really cool. And I think one of the other mods that were bugged out is now updated and fixed. So just a little bit of a side note there. Also kind of gives you an idea of how much time has passed in between the previous cut and this one. So anyway, let's get on with what we were doing. We are going to create some of these upgrades. Now, upon closer inspection of these upgrades, I'm kind of curious how much of a difference the efficiency upgrade will make versus the eco upgrade. Because the eco upgrade says saves fuel, and this one just says decreases fuel consumption. I mean, which one's better? Which one's going to save me more fuel in the long run? Or maybe I could use both and save an obnoxious amount of fuel. That would be awesome. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with some of these speed upgrades and then the IO upgrade. That's going to allow me to automate this. That way I don't have to keep picking these guys up and then placing them into the furnace and so on. And on top of that, I would also like to go ahead and make a small chest. That is a torch. Small chest right there. Okay, so the first things I'm going to go ahead and do is make up a hopper. Actually, I need a couple chests. So let me grab some iron, redstone. Let me grab a little bit of cobblestone. Nice. There we go. I hate that I can't, it just keeps trying to, changes were made to JEI, and it keeps trying to get me to use cheaty mode when I don't have cheaty mode enabled. So I'm like, come on. Oh, can you just make a whole bunch? I liked that. All right, IO upgrade. Here we go. Hopper. I'm not missing a chest. It's right there. It's right there. Whatever, dude. Things are obviously not perfect yet, and things are kind of laggy. That's all right. And then a piston. Not too bad. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've actually pointed this out yet or not, but you can actually see the crafting recipes on the top of the crafting station now, which is just damn fancy. Damn fancy. Can I put... I don't know what's going on with the weird little lagginess, but whatevs. All right, so we got our two pistons. Let's make these IO upgrades. I'm not missing my hoppers. I'm not missing my pistons. Why does it do that? I don't know why it's saying that. That's really frustrating. I'm sure it'll be fixed soon. It is still a relatively new mod. Oh, I forgot my clay. Whew. Nice. So one IO upgrade and two IO upgrades. Let's go ahead and toss them over there. Nice. Okay, so I think this is in. I'm not worried about. In I'll do by hand, or I'll put a hopper on top of this chest, or just this pulvis. But the out, I believe I want the check marks. The check marks indicate the direction that it's going to go, so I believe it outputs this way. What? Okay, cool. And then you are going in right there. Oops. Cool. And actually, I guess if in that case, I'm going to go ahead and mark. Why do you keep changing? What? Oh, okay, never mind. This is the in. Right. And then the out is correct. And then I'm not sure what the F is. Front? Oh, fuel. Okay. So that's actually kind of cool. Maybe I'll put fuel coming out of the top as well. So I can put coal in there and ingots in there, and it'll pile on in. That would be pretty damn awesome, actually, if it works like that. Okay, and then I have the in set correctly. The out, I'm going to set to the right, so it goes out into the chest. And then fuel, I guess I can do the top for fuel. Cool. All right, so let's test this out. I don't know if I don't actually have any ores on me to smelt up, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Let's see if we can do it with cobblestone. Oh, wait, this isn't even going to work. No! I wish I had some ores on me so we can test this out properly. All right, let's go grab some ore, and I'll be right back. All right, so shenanigans aside, I am back, and in my hunt for any type of ore, I ended up finding a bunch of lapis and 9 diamonds, so hell yeah. I'll be able to get started with some cool stuff soon, which actually, since I've found these diamonds, I would expect to be seeing some of the new Tinker's Construct in the next episode, because I am really tired of mining with these vanilla picks, and I figured it's about time to make some Tinker's Tools. It's actually changed a little bit, so definitely come and stick around for the Tinker's Tools stuff next episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so it should go in here, and it's not being pulled out. Input is correct. Output is correct. Maybe it's A. Yes, it's A. Okay, so you need... So for automation purposes, A is your output. And then for this out, okay, so you're going to want to be A for automated, so it's going to automatically spit that stuff out. All right, cool. So I need to get this guy some coal. And I should point out that blocks of coal also work. And of course, they last quite a long time. So since we know this works, let's toss that in there and get them going. Everything working right? Did you spit out your stuff? Nice, perfect. Fantastic. So now we've got some really, really easy, nice and cheap early game methods to automate the production of all of our ores, make sure everything gets doubled up, sent down the line to get smelted up, and then put in this chest for us to use. So I am pretty excited. So I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode. In between episodes, I'm going to think, well, actually, you know what? Before we wrap up the episode, let's take a look at these speed upgrades. The other upgrades are pretty self-explanatory, but I'm actually kind of curious. The bonus upgrade would be really nice to get too, but I don't have an emerald, so I'll have to skip on that for now. But the speed upgrade, let's get a couple speed upgrades going. I don't think I need anything too special for that. Nope. Just a bunch of redstone, a little bit of gold, some clay, which I should have plenty of. Nice. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So let's turn you into some nuggets. Let's get some blocks of redstone going. Okay, cool. So I can make almost, yeah, I can make 2. See, I like it when mods use like the more obscure items like clay and brick and stuff like that, because it's always like and flint. It's always and sandstone, even sandstone. Like nobody uses sandstone for anything, man. So it's really cool when mods come across and try to be a little bit more creative with item usage. Because normally it's the 50,000 iron ingots, whole bunch of cobblestone, all the redstone, but it's a nice little change of pace. So that was it. Speed upgrades, go. And I will definitely make more. I just don't have that much redstone at the moment. I'm not sure how much the cap is. I've heard whispers that the cap on upgrades is 8, but I would like to see that for myself. So how are we doing on speed? I guess we can smelt up some cobblestone, see how fast it is. So okay, so wow, that's a noticeable difference. So how about 2? 2 isn't a huge difference, but 2 versus none, that's very noticeable. 2, whoosh, whoosh. All right, you're smelting down in the gravel. I kind of thought you would smelt down in the sand, but that's okay. Or I guess grind down in the sand. Oh, actually, I wonder if gravel will grind down in the sand. Oh, Cross the fingers. Nice. And then you get sent over here to be smelted up into glass. I like it. So I'm going to actually grab this speed upgrade and toss you over there. Fantastic. I love it. Pulvis and the furnace. Easily automatable. Easily upgraded. Doesn't cost too terribly much. I like it, man. Uses blocks of redstone rather than just one little piece of redstone. That way, I mean, I can do something with the thousands upon thousands of stacks of redstone that I will eventually have once all this is said and done. So hell yeah, dude, that's pretty cool. Nice and easy to automate too. I'll probably grab a hopper and put a hopper on top of here, or maybe even put a chest on top of here that just automatically pulls out ores. But a hopper would probably be a little bit safer. So anyway, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. Be sure to come by next episode. I'm going to dive into the world of Tinker's Construct. Oh yeah. A lot of stuff has changed. There are a lot of new things in Tinker's Construct. A lot of the same old stuff in Tinker's Construct. And I can't wait to get started. I'll probably come in. I'll probably have a smeltery set up already. And some of the extensile table and all that stuff, just to get kind of the familiar stuff out of the way so we can just dive right into the new stuff and see what cool things Tinker's has to offer. So thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin. This has been Unstable. Be sure to drop a favorite, like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.